Hello, collective. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel, Patience with Spirit. My name is Patience. I am your psychic intuitive host of Spirit News on Spotify, where we teach you about your non-physicalness. Here we do psychic development with my very own team, the Guild of the Golden Triangle, which I'll put here. We are doing some psychic development today, and Spirit's been saying some things. It's like every time I sit down to start talking, like the words leave my head. People do not want me talking. They're like literally sending me things to stop my shine. You can't stop my shine. Can't nobody hold me down. Can't nobody stop my shine. Oh no, I got to keep on moving. Y'all ain't gonna stop God's work, okay? This is Oracle number 36, clocking in for duty. God hired me, who gonna fire me, right? Maji got the T says that. I want to give her props for saying that, because it's so true. Because it's so true. God hired me, who gonna fire me? Well, what are we gonna do today, Spirit? What shall we do? What do you think, Guild? Where are we going today? I don't know. We're unraveling a lot of mysteries, a lot of interesting things, a lot of reckless people playing with magic. But it's part of life here, man. It's part of life. It's just the way it is. Like if you want to play with magic, that's an option. What I am learning though is that we did a Providence read. Spirit had us do a Providence, Rhode Island read. And this is a very old city. I live in Rhode Island. It's the smallest state in the United States, but it literally is like the pin, like if there was an upside down pyramid like this is Rhode Island at the tip of it. Because of all the black magic that has been used throughout the years. It's been like a pot stirring of darkness, of low actions, of corruption, of greed, of cheating, of lying, betrayal, and it's just been stirring and stirring. And so there have been. This is what headstone. Yeah, spirit. I don't know why I wanted to say Terry. I meant to say terrify, because that's what they said. When I said Terry, they said probably. So I don't know. There's just been a lot of reads of that have involved magic. I think that energy manipulation is more prevalent in our society than we could ever imagine. There are white collar, even blue collar, even there, every level of existence on this planet is using black magic to manipulate people. And especially in my area, and I think that's why I ended up here as a healer, as a light worker, why I got activated here, because it's literally so bad. It needs to be reset. It needs to be reset, rebalanced. And that's what God's doing right now. He's correcting the balance for all the shifts that are taking place for people who have done the work and jumped their timeline. We talk about jump timelines, jumping a timeline on Spirit News. It's called Time Jump. You can watch about that if you want to see if that's something that happened to you. Now, mine happened in the summertime, but that doesn't mean yours can't happen again. It just depends on how fast you can transmute your shit. If you refuse to transmute it, then you will not enjoy the new earth. So, and I don't want to say that in a detrimental way. You will not be a frequential match to it. You can't exist in a frequency that you don't match, and you can't manifest good things in a frequency that you don't match. So that's what we teach you at Spirit News: how to find joy, how to be a master manifester by matching joy. I am learning through my own spirit team. They're literally teaching me how to be master manifester. I don't know why we're on a truck like that. Maybe somebody has some kind of, speech impediment or obstruction. But enough talking. Uncle. Uncle Robert. Spirit said Uncle Robert. I wish I could, like, have you guys see it. Maybe I'll wear it around, but then I wouldn't be able to see it. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway. I hope y'all doing well. You know, I'm just going to say one more thing. I think I'm going to make an episode called Speaking Abundantly. And it's going to be like a trail off of... Okay, anyway, I'm just speaking out. It's very early, you guys. It's 5 in the morning, so... God called me. I said, okay. That's why I'm still in my jammies. It's so comfy. Comforts of home. Like Blanche. We did a reading and Blanche was like, ugh. She was such a bitch. Okay. Oh, that word made me... that word gave me heartburn. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that word. She's such a witch. I think she literally might be a witch. Like, whoever was Blanche yesterday, I think she's a witch. Okay. Handicaps. Somebody with a handicap. Uncle Robert, probably. Headstone. Okay. Police. Okay. Thank you so much for being here with us. I love you so much. I am so grateful for all you do. Please give me the messages. Hi, Rosie. Good morning. Make sure I'm recording. Gases. 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 Okay, I'm in a mansion. I'm in a giant freaking mansion. I've never been in a mansion so big in my life. Who needs a house this big? This house has more open ceiling space than floor space. I can't even... I have to tilt my head back just to look at the ceiling. This house is obnoxious. It's purely white. There's no color inside of it. It's someone's house because it's like furnished. It feels like a house with no soul. You know, there's some houses you walk in and it feels like warm and colorful and it feels like soft and comfy. You know, you could just feel like you're loved there. You know, just like houses you walk in. I remember like when I was a kid walking into like houses like that, like with my friends, and you can just feel like a warmth. This house is void of warmth. It feels like a cold slab on a medical table. Aries. Spirit said Aries. It could possibly be an Aries that owns this house. It's got square everything. You know, everything's a sharp angle. It feels very Frank Lloyd Wright. Frank Lloyd Wright, the architect, or like a modernized version of that. Or if I mean that's like ahead of its time. It didn't have a time, but oh my god, it said it didn't have a time, and then I opened my eyes and Spirit said time. I love you, Spirit. You're the best. All right, let me keep. If I use 2 hands. So this house is a cold slab on a morgue table. It's just for show, really. I can only tell this because I'm a psychic and an empath. I can read the energy. The family that owns this house is not a happy family. There's something wrong here. This house looks like like a fake house or something. Like I don't know, maybe it's a vacation house. Oh, maybe that's why. Maybe it's a vacation house. But it still feels pretty cold. Like, I don't know. Wouldn't a vacation house still have pictures and sculptures and I don't know. It has black leather couches shaped like a square. And I see a family with maybe it's multiple families because it's like morphing in and out of. They're all mansions, but they're just different living rooms. And they're different families. Like I see one family that's got a lot of blonde people in it. I see a dark-haired family, but they're all wearing black. Every family, I guess there's only two families. There's one with like blondish hair and one with dark hair. And they're all wearing black. They're in their mansion-y living rooms like this. Like this. Or like this. Amethyst. Emily Amethyst. So Emily Aries Amethyst. Let me write that down. Emily. Time. Okay. So yeah, they look like they're worried, extremely worried about something. Or like they just got sat down and got told some kind of news. It's like they're processing something that they can't believe, I guess. I see in one family it's a mother talking, and in one family it's a father talking on the phone. Maybe they're talking to each other, but they are in the living room, family room, but just on the side, like talking away from the family. They're like this. You know, like I can tell they're like, oh, what's happening? Or something. State. Could be talking to their state. Maybe they're talking to officials from their state. I don't know. Maybe they're talking to officials from their state. I've just got a weird thought, and I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna say it. Spirit just said funeral home. Oh, I didn't want to say it. Spirit said it for me. I put this lip plumper on. My lips are like. I'm like, that's like really working. What was that? What the hell did I just put on? Oh, my girl Leslie, she's like, Tarte lip plumper. I was like, okay, girl, you say, I do. My girl Leslie. Okay. Ah! Just fell out everywhere. Maybe God didn't want me to do that. Okay. Sorry, I got super distracted just then. Wow. Let me see. So I was talking to Rosie and she said eeking. I guess like eeking. I've never, I don't know. I looked at it like king, like internet king, and then eeking, and then I looked up eeking, and it says eeking, manage to support oneself or make a living with difficulty. They eked out of their livelihoods from the soil. So, make an amount or supply of something last longer by using or consuming it frugally. So whoever I'm looking at, these families I'm looking at, are gonna have to be eking. They're gonna have to eke their money. Curly cues. They're gonna have to mind their P's and Q's because they're gonna take a big economical hit. for their livelihood. It's going to be very difficult to survive. They're going to scratch by, scrape by. They're going to barely exist. Shit. Thank you so much, Rosie. Oh, what a nice hug. Oh. You don't have to be held to get a hug, you guys. Hugs are energetic. You like to hug people who feel good, not because of the hug itself, but because of the feeling you get when you hug them. That's an energy exchange. That's a transaction. Oh my God, Spirit's a transaction before. You! Harold. Now I have Harold. Harold. Okay. Damn. So, someone has just found out that they're going to have a hard life or something. Let's do it. Let's get it. Thank you so much for being with me. My name is Patience. I don't know how to do intros. I'm not a television professional. I'm just here being a real person, just being authentic for you so I can be as open and vulnerable to you as possible to show you how it's done, that it's okay. It's okay to be silly. It's pie. Yeah, it's a piece of pie, piece of cake. It's okay to look stupid for a second. It's okay to look really smart. It's okay to make a funny face look silly. It's like Spirit wants me to, through my example, and that's what we're doing in Spirit News and through documenting my ascension by way of my guides, we're showing you how to become aligned with your most highest self. And I'm doing that through my example, and I've done that the whole time. And as I grow and grow and grow, my psychic gift becomes better. I become more aligned. I become more balanced. I can control my emotions. And that means that once you control your emotions, you become a master manifester. You can have anything you want. Now, it takes time. It's not instant. So that's why my name is Patience. To remind myself, because every lifetime, I always, at the end, there's something I chose over waiting to see. Yeah, something I always choose to not see about people, about things, places. And in this life, I finally got it. I finally saw the thing that my heart never lets me see because my heart's so big. And I finally tapped into that, and I realized the secret to manifesting now. So that's what we do. Knowledge, gnosis, see. Bum, 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 bum. I'm your shaman. Your shaman. Shaman. Okay, I'm sorry. Don't judge me. That was one of those moments, So some kind of knowledge is being seen. What? Some kind of knowledge is being seen on E-King on the internet. In a state, leaving people dead. They're in a state of shock. Oh my gosh, what is happening? Tell me the tea, Spirit. Let's let them know. Let's get a higher perspective of this linear view. Let them know what up. The animals are going down. Something's going down. Remember I said, I don't know if I'm going to leave it in, but in the beginning of this intro, I messed up the intro. Maybe I'll just leave it in. I said that Providence, Rhode Island was like an upside down pyramid of black magic and darkness. What does this look like? It looks like some kind of empire has fallen. 60. I'm behind it. 60. I don't know what 60 is. Spirit said 60. Could be 60 days. Could be 60 months. Could be, I don't know, 60 people. Could be 60 counts of, I don't know, corruption or something, or crimes against humanity. I want to say. Pow. Chow. Wait and see, Spirit says. The mentor. We got a mentor here flying in 10-4, coming in to put out a fire. 10-4, roger that. We got the umbrella over the situation. Getting a higher perspective on linear view. I can't make it up, you guys. I ain't making it up. I wouldn't make it up. I won't make it up. This is real. God is real. God is good. You gotta choose God, you guys. Otherwise, you get to be this. No! My fortune and my fame. But nobody will give me validation. What will I do? How will I survive without validation? How will I survive without outward validation? I don't know. Maybe you ask your healer. Maybe you ask your local healer, who's actually ordained by God to bridge the gap between heaven and earth, to help see what you cannot see. Maybe you ask that person for some help. They might have some knowledge. Perhaps they have some knowledge. Oh, look, I look like a mantis. Oh! Oh, so many crickets. I'll crack myself up. I'm having a great time, you guys. Oh, well, look at this. The unseen. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Ethereal. There is something taking place on a physical level and on an unseen level, an ethereal level. There is some shit going down, you guys. I cannot believe the amount of warfare happening in the astral realm. I am like watching it in the astral realm, not, in my mind's eye. And it's so funny because I don't even want to call it the enemy. It's like there's a balance. There's the dark entities that operate in a certain energy or frequency that's on one spectrum, and then there's the light workers that operate on a higher frequency, and then there's everyone in between. And you can choose, depending on what actions you take, what that match the frequency of either side. If you're taking more actions that match a darker frequency or a lower vibration, then that's what you'll operate in. But if you make choices that operate more in a higher frequency and you choose to do that all the time, then you'll continue to clear and have a clearer frequency and operate in that frequency. Well, what we're seeing is that people who have used dark magic, Spirit's been calling them ignorant students that were manipulated by high-ranking dark energy attachments that are from these families. And these families that all operate in this energy are going down. So they're going down in the physical with their finances, and the banks and all the things that were corrupt are literally, we're going to see it on a physical scale. It's going to be probably somewhat chaotic because it's going to be a change. I don't want to invoke any fear. Spirit says it's not going to be like that. It's not going to be like a movie. It's really going to happen really slowly, but in like one by one and bit by bit. And we're going to start realizing truths because now the energy is going to match more of a higher frequency. It matched a lower frequency before, but now where we're at in the solar system is moving us into a place where we're ascending. And so it's like an agitator. It's shaking up everyone in between the spectrum of what we're talking about in here, it's shaking them up so they can start healing things that they're not looking at, so they can start being master manifestors. Because if you want to go over here, you have to match the energy. Otherwise, you're going to be lingering in this. So in the ethereal realm, that has to take place on it has to take place first on an energetic level for it to reach physical level. That's the same with manifestations. Spirit says you have to first daydream about it, think about what you want. That's why dark energy, devil energy, is when you are constantly marinating in your low thoughts. When you have not healed wounds that make you feel unworthy, abandoned, rejected, all of that, and you're operating in that, you will want to make other people feel that way, or you won't care if you make other people feel that way because you feel that way. It's subconscious, but that's where spirit news comes in, is where you become conscious of that, and now it's finally all your thoughts, all your negative thoughts and fears and doubts and everything you've chose to not look at or heal about yourself. It was all marinating in the astral realm, and now it's being manifested physically, because this is the fruit that they planted. All the actions they took to hurt people, to take from people, to steal from people, to lie to people, to betray people, all of the things. It's now finally being manifested physically because it's been manifested energetically. But it's also true for everyone who planted good seeds, who planted dharma, karma, dharma. Whoever planted seeds of dharma, while these people, correct, Spirit says, while these people are receiving their bad karma for the seeds they sowed, those who planted good seeds are going to receive their blessings. So as soon as they receive their karma, they'll receive their blessings. Isn't that a balance? If you've ever heard one, who could have thought of that except the divine being, such as Dad? Thanks, Dad. You the best. Love my dad. The judge. Oh, look. They once were the corrupt judges of their reality and of the people in it. And I often get this when there's corruption, betrayal, some kind of ultimate judgment for someone's demise, but it seems to be divinely being taken over by divine, or it's being reborn. It's being reborn like a phoenix rising out of the ash. There's going to be a new way of existing. And the apocalypse isn't a physical war or ruining of the world. It's a spiritual war that we're having. It's a spiritual war. It's not on a physical level like that. It's on an internal level. Internally, these people are going to start to become very mentally ill. They're going to start to exhibit very erratic behavior, mood swings, outbursts, hallucinations, I don't know what this is, EXE, I'm not really sure, let me see. What is EXE? Oh. What is EXE?
According to Wikipedia, .x is a common file name extension denoting an executable file for Microsoft Windows, OS 2, and DOS.
An extension denoting an executable. Oh, shit. Or there could possibly be, if you want to think of it literal, there could be some kind of file or something that came up or that brought this about. The gem and the siren in reverse. Wind. Wind. This is a manifestation of a siren in reverse. In reverse. A siren in reverse is the opposite of creative, the opposite of sensual, the opposite of nurturing. Siren. I just learned actually that that's so funny. My daughter loves mermaids. But I just learned sirens are actually good. They eat only pirates that, you know, are bad, that have done bad things. But this is in reverse. So this is like a man-eater, you know, like a woman who just eats up men and spits them out and does what she wants with them, and she has no morals or moral fiber. She's distorted. She's unhealed. She's got a wound, a really big one, a gaping big wound in her heart that she needs to heal. But she is the manifester of whatever's going on here. It's under unseen in the animal. So she has manifested something, a few things. Spirit says. Spirit said cavaliers. Cavaliers. What's a cavalier?
Here's the definition of cavalier. Historical. A supporter of King Charles I in the English Civil War.
A supporter of King Charles was first used by Roundheads as a term of abuse for the wealthier royalist supporters of King Charles and his son Charles. A supporter of abuse, a term of abuse for wealthier royalist supporters. Of England during the Civil War, the interregnum and the Restoration. It was later adopted by text. The term cavalier was first used by Roundheads as a term of abuse for wealthier. So wealthier elites, supporters of King Charles, were called cavaliers. It was an insult. It was an insult. A supporter of King Charles. What does it mean when someone's cavalier? Haughty, disdainful, or supercilious, an arrogant or cavalier attitude toward others, offhand or unceremonious. The very dignified officials were confused by his cavalier manner. Russell could be significant. Haughty, disdainful, supercilious. That is such a hard word to say. Supercilious. Interesting. Oh my god, look. What is happening? I got the shaman. I got the mystic. I got the gem. I got the mentor. Yeah, this is a new age, you guys. We're going into a new age where the mystic is going to, and the shaman and the mentors are going to be the mystics and the shamans instead of the celebrities and the sports stars and stuff. You know, where it's not going to be about money anymore. It's going to be about self-improvement. It's going to be about development of your soul. It's going to be about how greatly can you love? How much love can you provide for a whole community? That's what it's going to be about. They're going to be led through the cave. Look at the eyes. It's like, don't worry, I got you. Follow me. Je te l'aime moi. Follow me. I got that from Finding Nemo, the little shrimp in the fish tank. Oh. Wow, that's crazy. It's like this siren. See, this is like a hand coming out of the water, like a mermaid. she was like throwing stones or something at a shaman, somebody who's Kundalini chase. Spirit said chase. I don't know. I see a big giant diamond here, but the hand's facing away from it. Someone who's not abundant, someone who's lack mindset, cast stones at a shaman, and at least 3 people, because there's 3 skulls right here, possibly for money in the night. I don't know what this is. It looks like an avocado. I don't think it is. Maybe it's an eye. So it's like, oh yeah, look at this. It's like this is being protected by maybe spirit guides or something. It's like all these things are trying to come after you or something, or I don't know. Some kind of big shift, Ashley. All right. Well, we got our setting. Spirit likes to say. Thank you so much, Spirit, for being here with us. Please tell us more about what you'd like us to know about the situation. What do you guys think? Should we do a song? Let's see what song Spirit picks to let us know what they want us to know about this situation. Okay. There's this reader I love. Her name is Sierra. She's always like, okay, Pookie. Okay, Pookie. I just love it. I feel like so loved when she talks. Okay, so let me see. So clearly these people are in despair because some knowledge came out that really upset them about their manifestations they were trying to manifest, that stopped them dead in their tracks. And divine intervention actually had to come in. A white owl had to put a fire out because of some underhanded judgments and actions taken in the dark, in a cave, in a dark place. Thank you so much, Spirit, for being here with us. Spirit's telling us about how the shift has taken place, how the unseen and the ethereal realm is now starting to manifest. I think that the time shift has split the worlds. So anyone who's vibrating on this spectrum, the higher spectrum, and anyone who's vibrating on such a lower spectrum, they're going to have a hard time meeting. It's like when they are together, it's going to be very awkward. You won't know what to say. It'll feel uncomfortable for this person. Actually, it'll feel uncomfortable for both. There'll be a complete disconnect. So this is happening to you, and you're wondering why you feel this way about somebody or a person, place, or thing. It's because your vibration has changed. It's either, if you're feeling angry about it, then it's become lower. If you're feeling happy about the change and you're ready to separate from this, then it's you cleared your field. You healed something. Congratulations. And don't worry over here. It doesn't mean you can't do it. You can do it anytime you choose to want to do it. You have to choose to want to do it. Not everybody is ready to heal. It's a very hard, not receive. Spirit said receive. And Jonathan and Ashley, Chase and Russell. So not everyone's ready to receive that level of healing. It's all, and it's not right or wrong. It's not being in heaven or hell. It's not like that. It's your own hell. And nobody's giving you the hell. It's the own hell that you place upon yourself because you refuse to think that it's important, that it doesn't matter. The longer you think that, the more harder it's going to be for you. The less you will receive divine guidance. The more you let go that it's a benevolent universe. Everything's fine. You'll receive. So there's a shift taking place. A shift is taking place. Spirit wants you to know that you're going to feel it on a very physical level because it's manifested now. You're going to see people going through a really hard time. And remember, you can't feel bad for everyone. I mean, you can to an extent, but beware of your energy budget. How much energy are you giving away to people who are going through a hard time, having a pity party? You got to remember that karma don't miss. If someone's going through such a hard time over and over and over again, you got to start thinking, what is this person doing to people? Yeah, Spirit said, what is this person doing to people to where they're always going through something and they're never happy? They must be somehow, some way, in some way, shape, or form. You got to take responsibility doing something to match that vibration. If that's what they're bringing to them, because law of attraction in the universe does not care how much you want to be a good person. It only knows what you think about. Whether it's good or bad, you will get it whether you want it or not. So that's why you control your thoughts. This person did not control their thoughts. This person let their wound get so big and gaping that it overtook them. The darkness overtook them. They're extremely jealous. They're extremely possessive. They live in devil energy. This is a very maniacal tyrant of a woman. Just a man eater. She is really sad inside. She's really sad inside, you guys. People like this aren't monsters, they're humans, and she deserves love just as much as anyone. Even though she's done horrible things, she's doing them because something happened to her. Something happened to her that made her realize that, or made her feel, made that hole in her heart. And you just don't know till you know. You know? You just don't know what you don't know till you know you know. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know why I had to say all that. Spirit must have wanted to say it. So thank you so much for being here with me. Please lighten the mood a little. Let's transmute this into a fun song. What's a song? Let's give it a little tickle. What's a song? I got two. Spirits and photo. Wait till I tell you, Elvira. This siren. If I had a picture, I'm gonna have to show a picture of Elvira. Am I allowed to do that? I don't know. I'll do a little flash. I'll go, psh. Elvira, you guys. If you don't know Elvira, look it up, please. Okay, Oak Ridge Boys, Elvira. Eyes that look like heaven. Eyes that look like heaven. Lips like cherry wine. That girl can sure enough make my little light shine. I get a funny feeling up and down my spine. This girl's Elvira, bro. She looks like she got her lipstick on. She got her hair did. She got her boobies out. She got her belly on. She looking fine, right? She looking fine, right? Well, she ain't. She the devil. Southern Nights. Glenn Campbell. Southern Nights. Have you ever felt a southern night free as a breeze, not to mention the trees? Have you ever felt a southern night? Have you ever felt a southern night? Glenn Campbell. Southern Nights. Summer lovin'. Free as a breeze. So something that happened in the summertime, that may possibly with a man, masculine, something they thought they were gonna get away with, or not to mention, something they thought that would never be mentioned. Something they thought that would never be mentioned in the summertime that happened. Ooh, Genesis. Let me just get a reference for Genesis. I think it's like the beginning. What is Genesis?
Here's the definition of Genesis. The origin or mode of formation of something.
Okay, formation of something. The formation of something, that's all. 1984. Spirit said, yeah. Why does it always seem to be me looking at you, you looking at me? It's always the same. It's just a shame, that's all. Why can't I think of this song? It's just a shame, that's all. Why does it... I can't... It's always a shame, that's all. I can't remember how the song goes, but I know it in my head. Why does it always seem to be me looking at you? You looking at me? So, wait, hold on, let me read the back. Baby, I love your way, Peter Frampton. Ooh, baby, I love your way every day. I thought it would be that, but it wasn't. It's don't hesitate, 'cause your love won't wait. Ooh, baby, I love your way. Don't hesitate, 'cause your love won't wait. Oh, 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 oh. Ooh, baby, I love. Okay, so in the summertime, this person, the siren, built a foundation that they never thought would be mentioned or come to light about loving Samantha. Spirit said Samantha. About loving you. Don't hesitate, 'cause your loving won't wait. Ooh, baby, I love your way. Or someone who loves someone's way of doing something. This siren was doing something in the summertime that she thought no one would find out, it wouldn't be mentioned. And she didn't hesitate or wait because she loved someone's way. She was looking at someone. She was looking at someone and she liked the way. It's a shame, that's all. I'm getting the energy rate. Samantha rate. Maybe this person was rating you or shaming you or looking at you online or something. I don't know. Shut down. She wanted to shut you down? There's something you were doing, but she secretly loved it. She secretly loved what you were doing, but at the same time, she wanted to shut it down. Oh, look at the top of the deck. Owner of a lonely heart. Owner of a lonely heart. Yes. Yes. Move yourself. You always live your life never thinking of the future. Yeah, this person lives their life just by the seat of their pants. They don't think about how their actions affect the future. They only, if it feels good right then and there, they do it. They didn't think of the long-term consequences of whatever it is they did. Beatles, The Long and Winding Road. Many times I've been alone and many times I've cried. Anyway, you'll never know the many ways I've tried. Yeah, this person is the owner of a lonely heart and they secretly love your way and can't wait to watch you and see you, but something they did in the summer to be free as a breeze and not to mention and something they never thought would be mentioned about Elvira. Choke. something about Elvira and the Oak Ridge Boys. Um, someone whose eyes looked like heaven and lips like cherry wine. Someone that lit the fire under them and gave them a funny feeling down their spine. Interesting. What? Oh my gosh. What is going on here? Let's continue. Let's do some Golden Girl memes, okay? I've been really... I love these Golden Girl memes. I just, these topics are so serious. And I was like, Spirit... I was like, why does it have to be so serious? Like, how can we transmute it or, like, bring some lightness? And so they showed me all these game cards. Let me, I didn't really shuffle these very well. Thank you so much, Archangel Michael, for always protecting us and giving us our golden bubble of love and light. Can you please reactivate it and clear the field? If anything that doesn't belong here, it isn't for the highest good, doesn't match our vibration higher. Thank you so much, Hauma. Hauma. Hauma? Hauma? Homer? Homer. Why do I want to say Homer? I wanted to say homie. Homer? Who the hell is Homer? Most likely. Who is Homer? Homer was the ancient Greek writer who brought us the Odyssey and the Iliad. What? Does Homer want to talk to me right now? Homer was a Greek poet who is credited as the author of the Iliad and the Odyssey. The Iliad, two epic poems that are foundational works of the most revered and influential authors in history. Maybe this person's Greek? This person could possibly be Greek. Why did Homer write the Odyssey? He was putting down to paper an oral history that had been told and retold for years, perhaps centuries prior to his life. So yeah. Okay. So, thank you, Homer. This Elvira had repeated this pattern for a while, and possibly something they learned from their family of Greek Orthodox or something. I got the feeling I was the man's first date that wasn't inflatable. It's Dorothy. I always get this confused. Is Blanche the one who talks in a southern accent, or is it Dorothy? I don't know. It doesn't matter. I got the feeling I was the man's first date that wasn't inflatable. That wasn't inflatable. Murderer. I got the feeling I was the man's first date that wasn't inflatable. Name. Murderer. Name. Dorothy? Is it Dorothy? Definitely. Spirit said murderer is the name. Dorothy. Somebody named Dorothy is a murderer. Definitely, Spirit says. Look. I cannot make it up. Dorothy? This place makes me want to run out and get pregnant. Rose. This place makes me want to run out and get pregnant. This place. So this person wanted to get pregnant? She wanted to get pregnant. This Dorothy could also possibly wear like a lot of pink dresses, or want a family. Interesting. Dorothy. So tell me more about Dorothy. Here, let me switch cards. Tell me more about Dorothy, Spirit. Dorothy wanted to murder Rose, or she did murder Rose. Tell me more about Dorothy, Spirit. Thank you so much for being here. How can we help? What motto do you live by? What motto do I live by? Be of service? I don't know. I could vomit just looking at you. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is so funny. So this person they're mad at is a shaman, a mystic, a mentor, a gem. They got knowledge. This Dorothy, what motto do you live by? My motto is to be of service, just like a shaman, because I'm a shaman. Look, I looked down and look what was looking at me. Dorothy, I could vomit just looking at you. This person hates you. This person hates that you want to be of service. This person hates your freaking guts. Look at her. Oh my god, that is hilarious. Thank you. Come through, Spirit. What does she care? Who cares? Why can't she just live her life? Why can't she just live her freaking life? Could be an older woman. A mother, perhaps? Why can't she just live her life? Oh my gosh, that's so weird. It's like they made younger women look old. Because if you cover her hair, she's actually like doesn't look that old. All right. Tell us more about this nonsense. She hates someone who wants to be of service. I could vomit just looking at you. Are you afraid to die? No, I'm not. Are you afraid to die? Is she afraid to die? Am I? I'm not afraid to die. What was the question I just asked myself? Are you afraid to die? Have you ever struggled with anxiety or depression? Online dating, yes or no? Maybe that's how this person met. Stefan. Stefan. Because didn't it say, I see you all the time? Why does it always seem to be me looking at you looking at me, always the same? It's just a shame, that's all. I think they were on online dating, looking at someone they knew was married or something, because they're saying it's a shame. Or maybe someone they knew, or like, why else would it be a shame? It'd be a shame if you like someone who is married, that you knew was married, right? Yes, yeah. Who's the greatest singer of all time? Who's the greatest singer of all time? I don't know. Let's look it up. Who's the greatest singer of all time?
Here is information from Statista.
Aretha Franklin. Aretha Franklin. Respect. Because they're trying to respect you. What? Bellyache. They're trying to respect you. It gave them a bellyache? Gave Steven a bellyache? Do you have a doppelganger? This person could vomit just looking at you, yet they want to be like you. Crystals. I saw a brown-eyed girl here, and it says 303. And I had just saying pretty brown eyes the other day. So this person could have brown eyes. This person could, let me write this down. This person could have brown eyes. They could dress up. They could be like a nice dresser, like they always have to look dressed up. Brown eyes. They always have their hair done and makeup on. They're not a good cook. They might pretend to be a good cook, but they don't really cook a lot. Not a good cook. They might have friends that are just as toxic as them and encourage them to do toxic things. Each other. I could vomit just looking at you. They definitely hate you. They could suffer with anxiety and depression. They could have a fear of dying. And follow you. And they could possibly follow you on social media because Spirit just said follow you. And they also said bellyache crystals. So maybe crystals give this person a bellyache. I don't know why, but that could possibly be something. If you were arrested without an explanation, what would your friends and family think you did? I don't know. Let's find out. Okay. Brown eyes. I think that she could have lighter hair. Maybe even blonde to gray, maybe. She's married. She could possibly be married herself. And be older. An older woman, perhaps. And her name's Dorothy. Because Spirit said murderer, and then the name, and I said Dorothy, and they said definitely. Okay. Thank you so much, Guild. Oh my gosh, this is so much fun. Alright, let's see if we can get some more details. So, if you were arrested without an explanation, what would your friends or family think you did? I don't know. Let's find out. Spirit, what would they think that this person did if they got arrested? Could you please tell us with these cards what they would get arrested for? Be active, play sports. Be active, play sports. Be active, play sports. What? If you were arrested without an explanation, what would your friends and family think you did? In all of these examples, look at how they're all exaggerated body poses of being bent over or reaching out or touching the... I'd say... I'm gonna say it and see how she's about. It looks like she's about to touch that. He's gonna touch that. He's gonna touch that. They're gonna touch that. He's touching that. He's touching that. I think that this person touches boys. I think that this person molests boys, is what I'm saying. Perhaps maybe they pose as a teacher or someone of authority, maybe someone's friend, maybe a friend's mom, maybe, when the boys spend the night, their mom's luring them into the bathroom, giving, Yankees wink jobs in the bathroom while the boys are eating s'mores in the backyard or something. Definitely a sports thing. Maybe, I think it's boys that this person, because these are all boys except for two. It could be two people that do it. Explore, Spirit says. Wow. Let's explore this. Spirit says to explore this. If they were arrested without an explanation, friends and family would think they got arrested for molesting children. Someone who could possibly live on an island, a private beach, or a place with a private beach, where they could possibly have a house, their own property. Definitely could be on an island or definitely by a beach. This person could be overweight or eat a lot. I see cake, soda, ice cream, sandwiches, all kinds of stuff. They could possibly have red hair, and brown eyes or hazel eyes. Could possibly wear a bow in their hair. They must have a patch of land where they have a private beach. They must have a house where they have their own private beach. So I'd say a beach house they have that has their own beach. This person who does this, look at their face. They don't care. They do what they please. They're pompous. They're arrogant. They think they'll never get caught. This one just fell out. I didn't even pick it. What's your book about? Yeah, targeting children. Or maybe these are, oh, wait a second. What is this? A detective, farm animals, knights and dragons, science, sports. Yeah, these are probably all the people that she's touched. Maybe all of her children's friends or something. Even there's one girl and 4 boys. One boy could have been someone touch. Oh my god, look, touch. Spirit just said touch. Yeah, this woman's touching these boys inappropriately. Touching these children inappropriately. Honestly. Wow. Dorothy. You are under judgment as Oracle number 36. I call in spiritual court Dorothy to the stand for immoral acts against children and for creating toxic patterns and generational curses. Dorothy, I call to you into spiritual court. I call judgment upon you. Wow. Oh, look at this. I just said I call judgment upon you. I'm the mentor. I'm the white owl, baby. I'm coming in. I'm swooping in with God's authority, swooping you up. Because you ain't going to be ruining any more lives. Okay? Ruining any more lives. How many lives have you ruined because you can't control yourself? Because you don't want to heal your wounds. You make me want to vomit, Dorothy. Okay. Let's continue. Dorothy. Got your number, girl. Heal those wounds. Heal those wounds. You wouldn't do this if you healed those wounds. You wouldn't do things like that if you healed these wounds. Now you got all these people who need to heal the same wound as you. Whistle. Whistle blowing your ass. Yeah, look, this is me. I'm like, what the fuck? This shit coming out at me like a 3D. Like, what is happening? What? That's sick, man. Five, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Spirit just said the number 5, and there's 5 characters in this. So this person, actually there's, if you count the animals, there's 7. So this person had a distorted view. This person has a distorted view of their reality. Their reality is like they're a child still. This is the age in which their wound occurred, where they put these glasses on, and now when they see children, they create this, it's like a game to them or something. It's like some weird, like, spooky. It's spooky. It's like she has control over all these people that she's traumatized through a trauma bond, that she's what to, and they all do anything she says, and they like listen to her, but she's wacky, and they don't know that she's wacky because they don't know anything else. So they blindly just kind of, they're children, they just do whatever because they trust her. They're like, yeah, put your glasses on, let's have fun. It's like they make it a game. It's like they make it fun. Like it's a game. Like they're a toy. She treats them like they're toys. My son said that. He's like, I'm not a toy. And I was like, that's so smart of you to say that. And I was like, so I'll say it too sometimes. Like if someone's not, if like one of the kids aren't respecting my boundary, or they keep on doing something over and over again with the same outcome. Like to me, like they're, when they want attention, they try to get attention in a negative way. So they'll do something negative to try to get attention. Sorry, I just was looking at something in my mind. It's so distorted though. It's like something doesn't want me to see it. I'm like the more I try to look at it, it breaks up. So I'm tenanted. What is tenanted? Let's see. What is tenanted?
Here's the definition of tenant: occupy property as a tenant.
Past participle, past tense. The house was tenanted by his cousin. Yeah, so they're hopping out of a comic book. So this person could possibly use like food, treats, toys, things that kids like to kind of, books, sports. Like they'll do all these things to lure these kids in. And when I say kids, I think they're actually older. I think that this person likes older kids, like 12, 14, and I think she prefers boys. I think she will molest a girl, but I think she prefers boys. older boys. Wow. You gotta heal that wound, girl. That happened to you. You gotta heal that. That's why you're doing that, because it happened to you. That's the only reason you'd want to do that. It's because it happened to you. You might not want to look at it. You might not want to remember it. You don't have to remember it to heal it. You just got to accept that it happened and that it wasn't your fault. You got to stop projecting that onto other people. I didn't know that the ice was so soft. I didn't know the ice was so soft. I didn't know the ice was so soft. I think that I didn't know the ice was so soft. I think that because I don't know. Possibly someone witnessed this happen or something like this happen. They saw Dorothy and a boy together, possibly witnessed by, because look, I have two black men right here. Maybe these are the same kids. I think they witnessed something with the mother and one of the kids, and the kid's like, I didn't know that ice was so soft. Like, very naive, very a child. I didn't know that the ice would fall, like, it seems like this person was shocked, like taken aback, like, what is going on here? They saw them doing something and the mother is mad about it. Dorothy's really mad about it. Incorrect, Spirit said. Okay. I don't know then. Is this him like trying to hide his face? I didn't know the ice was so soft. Hair. Oh, hair. This is a woman. This is another woman. A bigger woman. Oh. Hair. This could be, so this is supposed to be two women. A bigger woman and a regular woman, and this person saw them doing something, and the bigger woman fell through the ice because of it. I think the bigger woman is this lady. Excuse me. I didn't know the ice was so soft. Maybe she's a lesbian. Maybe she's a lesbian. And she's living a heterosexual life. Maybe she wants to be a lesbian. I don't know. I feel like this could be her husband in the back who saw two women doing something and she's like, I didn't know the pussy was so good. I didn't know the ice was so soft. I didn't know it was so soft and squishy. I like it. I see lots of animals. And we did get the animal card here upside down. Perfumery. Perfumery. I'm on to something. I'm smelling what Patience cooking. So this kid's looking up to a red cardinal, which means God. And there's a little girl who doesn't look related to him because they have completely different hair color. Blonde. There's blonde. He has red hair. She has blonde hair. And she's rubbing his back as he's looking up at God. she's sitting with her feet on the inside of the fence and he's outside of the fence. Huh. But nobody's looking at them. None of the animals are looking at them except for no, not even the frog. None of the animals are looking at the humans except for the bird in the tree, which is God. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 big animals and there's 8, 10 little chickens. Chicklins. Perfumery. Attic. Something in the attic. So what I'm getting is there's someone on the outside that's talking to God. There's this must be the mentor or the shaman. This must be or maybe this is the mentor and this is the shaman. Or I also have a mystic, so, or maybe the bird is the mystic. But someone's watching the mystic while, everyone else is looking at other stuff. So this must be his girlfriend or something. And this person's not watching the circus show. They're looking at whatever this bird represents. The mentor. They're being mentored. Look, this is the fire. This is the fire. This is the mentor. This is the mentor. Gotcha. So this person's watching you. They must watch you on social media. You must be a mentor on social media. You must have a platform because they're the bird's above you. So it's higher. So you're not able to, it's not in person. It's something that you'd have to be like, what else would you watch that way? Maybe even on TV. Maybe someone on TV. I don't know. Wow. Yeesh. This person wanted you to have children. A couple wanted you to have children for them. So they could have some kind of weird, like, distorted fun house or something. Fucking weird, man. What are you thinking? What? We gotta make a meme about this. Please give me a meme about this. Seismograph. That's the second thing I got about. Wait, seismograph. Yeah, these people are hurting now, man. Let's see what the meme says. Let's make a meme. When your math teacher says to cross multiply, but you don't know anyone named Multiply. Someone who crossed you. Someone who crossed you. Now it's hurting their heart that they did that. Like, why did we do this? Possibly someone with a math teacher. Or one of these people is a teacher. Let's do another meme. This is fine. I'm fine. This is fine. Yeah, this is fine. This is fire. Fine. What? I'm sitting inside a fire? It's fine. When your friends ask to see a picture of your new boyfriend and you realize he's low-key ugly. You guys, I think that God's taking care of this situation. I think that they just wanted us to bring a higher perspective of these people's actions that they've been taking, because clearly they need to heal some wounds. It's time. Looking at healers should not make you want to vomit. It's because they don't want to heal their wounds, because their wounds are so bad that if people know what they did, they will be shunned and exiled. And that's why they're all freaking out. Because some kind of truth came out, some kind of knowledge that everybody's looking at. Oh, where's that picture? Where's that? Everyone's looking. Yeah, everyone's looking at something about Dorothy. Okay, love you. Bye.